City Hall, where Mayor Jack Oslin is holding a press conference in response to the school board's recent report regarding the state of our education system.
Recently, we've seen a decline in test scores across the district. We believe that the only way to raise these test scores is to hold teachers accountable for their class's academic performance. We have met with the school board and decided that any teacher whose class is consistently underachieving will be cut at the end of the year.
Hey Mom, can you help me get this out?
Sure.
Thanks.
No problem. Were you just watching the news online?
Yep.
What's going on?
I don't know.
The one thing you do have to remember about teaching is that you don't want to tell the answers to the students. You want the students to try to figure out the answers on their own. Do you get that, Miss Newby?
Yes, I get it. But where are we going?
Just to a faculty meeting. You don't have to write down everything I say, just the important stuff.
I'm sorry to have to do this to you, but as principal of this school, it is my job to tell you that the board will be looking very closely at the performances of each student. Any teacher whose class is achieving below grade level will be held accountable.
Accountable? What does that mean? I don't know, but it can't be good. What can they do to us?
I really need this job. Oh, Lula, what am I gonna do? Have you ever seen such terrible work? What is wrong with these kids? I've got to go see Professor Keza. He'll know what to do. And it just seems like my students can do nothing right. I'm gonna get fired for sure. Professor Keza, back in college you inspired me to come up with creative solutions to my problems. Do you have any advice for me?
Well, there is something.
Anything. I'm desperate.
For the past several years, I've been developing a formula that will stimulate brain activity and increase intelligence. It's powerful. It's revolutionary. It's never been tested. I wouldn't dream of testing it on humans.
Who wants lemonade?
Mrs. Dabrowski, do you think that potassium and nitrophosphorus are thermodynamically equivalent? Mrs. Dabrowski, in Newton's second law of motion, is the force parallel to the body in motion or perpendicular? As the great William Shakespeare once said, a fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool.
Lula, I've really screwed up. No one will believe that those kids are that smart on their own. I've got to get a hold of Professor Keza. Where's my phone?
Hello, this is Professor Keza.
Thank God you're there. We're having a problem with the...
I'm in Bermuda this week and will return on Monday. Please leave a message at the phone.
Call me back right away. The serum works too well. I'm afraid I'll be found out. I need an anti-serum. You do have an anti-serum, don't you? Call me back as soon as you can. I've got to get that anti-serum. But how?
No way, I'm drinking that nasty stuff.
not going to give us any more busy work.
Yeah, what are we doing today?
Okay, fine. So you want challenging? I'll give you challenging.
Here's an equation that took years to solve. It's the most complicated equation in the world. In fact, the only more complicated equation than this is the anti-equation for it. The formula for reversing this formula. No one has ever achieved this. So if you think you're up for it, it's easy.
Okay, kids, snack time.
Let's get back to our discussion from yesterday about Newton's second law of motion.
You mean Fig Newtons?
Oh, I love Fig Newtons.
Cookies. Good.
I guess I have a lot to learn.
Did you order all of this? Oh, Lula. Another outfit? How much did this cost? Diamonds are a girl's best friend.